First topic that I want to talk about today is your monthly subscription. Your monthly subscription, okay? This is one of the questions we get, Mark. People will ask us, what am I paying for? Can somebody explain this? And that's what I want to take a couple of seconds to do today, okay? First thing I want to do is I want to ask you, what do these businesses have in common, right? So I'm going to put up some businesses, and I want you to just think about it for a second, and I want you to tell me what you believe they have in common, okay? Hold on, let me get this chat up here. Here we go. All right. The first one I'm going to bring up is McDonald's, right? McDonald's is an international brand and multi-billion-dollar business. Cost to open up a McDonald's in any major city, you're looking at least $2 million to get started, at least. That's probably in some of the smaller cities at this point. Yep. All right, so that's what we got. McDonald's. Here we have Google. Google. Let me ask you a question, guys. How many of you wish that you were an owner of Google? Right? Absolutely. Google is a multi-billion-dollar business that any one of us would be just excited to be able to say, hey, I own Google, right? All right. How about Amazon.com? Amazon is just taking over the world. Just every time I turn around, they're doing something new, bigger, different. Like the new thing is same-day shipping.
Oh, yeah.
Same-day shipping. Can you imagine that? The other day, we ran out of dog food, ordered dog food in the morning. It was there when I got home.
Wow.
Right? Boom. Amazon.com. How many of you would love to be an owner of Amazon.com? Here's another one. Apple. Apple. I don't mean how many of you like to own an Apple device. How many of you wish you owned Apple and that was in your family? Wouldn't that be amazing? Okay, I got one more for you. One more for them. ibüümerang. ibüümerang, right? Because ibüümerang is definitely belongs here with these major brands. We've got a goal to be.
That's been paused. It should resume shortly. Hold on.
Hold on.
Oh, no volume, no sound. Okay, so it's Facebook only at this point.
Facebook.
Yeah.
What's happening to Facebook?
Hold up. Yeah, we're still live on Zoom.
Hold on, folks. We lost Facebook.
We lost Facebook.
We lost Facebook. Where's Facebook? Facebook is mad because I didn't put their logo up on here. That's what it is. Facebook is like, wait a minute, right? Come on, Facebook. Come back. You can do it. You can do it, Facebook. Somebody said, hello, Imelda. Somebody said, this is so true. Exactly. Facebook's like, wait a minute. They're not putting my logo up on there. They waited. No? Do we have Facebook back?
No, we don't. I don't think so.
What's happening to Facebook? The broadcast has been paused. It should resume shortly. Yeah. Oh, hang on, Zoomers.
Yeah.
We're just trying to see if we can keep the Facebook part of the family in the crew here.
People are saying Zuckerberg wants in.
Zuckerberg said, "Put me on that slide." How dare you?
All right.
Nothing yet.
Let's
nothing yet.
Let's see if we can redo it. Okay, you're the one that has controls. So let me flame host for a second here. Let me see if we can I'm the host now.
Hang on, folks. We want to try to get Facebook on.
You know what? I think we might have crashed it because of the hashtagging. Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying, they're going to be joining us on Zoom.
All right. Yeah, you guys.
The Zoom numbers are going up rapidly.
All right. Yeah, you know what, guys? Come on over to Zoom.
Come on over to Zoom.
Come on over to Zoom.
We're waiting for you.
Let me go ahead and put that slide up. Oh, yeah, well, they can't see the slide. Oh, there you go. You got it up.
191-399-029.
Yeah.
Robin Bott said, y'all must be getting ready to drop the boom because Facebook crashed.
Yeah.
Come on over, people. You guys can do it. All right, they're coming, folks. Zoomers, thank you for your patience. Somebody said we need to look into another social media platform for the future. It's kind of hard to find a bigger, more ubiquitous one. Ubiquitous.
Ooh, that was a good.
Wow.
Nice job.
Totally sidetracked. That was like squirrel.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, we actually are. We are looking into other technologies that are going to allow us to broadcast on multiple platforms. So we'd be able to broadcast to YouTube, Facebook, and Insta, and that's it. So we'd be broadcasting to those three, and Zoom. So and Zoom too. So.
All right, our Facebookers are coming on over. Okay, all right, cool. Here we go. Somebody said YouTube Live works just great. We may want to start thinking about that as well.
We can do that.
We can do it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pick back up on this. So we have these major brands on here, and the question is, what do they have in common? Like, what do these companies have in common if you own one of these companies? Well, here's what they all have in common. They all have a monthly operating expense. Yes, these are businesses. Every single one of these businesses, it costs something each month to run the business, right? So, for example, if you open up a McDonald's, as I mentioned before, it's about $2 million at least to open up a McDonald's franchise in any major city around the world. But you know what? You don't pay your $2 million and you're done. Right. Every single month, you still got hamburger meat, you got napkins, you got ketchup, you have employees, light bill, gas bill, all of the other stuff. So you have a monthly operating expense that you need to maintain in order to keep rocking the business. You know what? Even if your business is Google, right? You have, your expense of your headquarters. You have staff that you've got to pay. Every bathroom's got paper towels in it. You've got one serious internet bill. I'm just trying to tell you guys, every single one of these incredible, widely respected, admired, wealth-building businesses carries a monthly expense. And so it just boggles my mind when folks want to join ibüümerang and they see this incredible opportunity that we have here, and then they're like, well, why do I have to pay something each month? What is that about? And so one of the things that we want to do today is we want to share with you that, number one, you have this incredible opportunity, this limitless opportunity, and the amount of money that some folks have already made is truly incredible. And of course, the disclaimer is that it's all based on the amount of work that you do as an individual. But here's the thing, to have that type of earning potential, but to have such a small and limited monthly operating expense is so awesome. So let's talk about what is in there. Let's just dissect it and break down your monthly subscription of $99.95. And of course, we know that we have for standby, if you're on standby, it's $49.95 a month. And if you're on coach in select countries. Now, one of the things we did is a consideration for the fact that some countries have a limited economy, and we wanted to make the opportunity accessible to everyone, is that in those particular countries, we've reduced the $99.95 for people who are at the coach pack to $49.95, just to allow them to get started and to get off the ground. And then once they move up to business or first class, then they go to $99.95 like everyone else. Okay, so let's go ahead and break this thing down. Let's break it down. Okay, so what are you paying for? What do you get? Well, the first thing you get is the thing that makes us totally #just different. Yeah. You get the PRIB, and notice the PRIB is trademarked. That is ours. We introduced that term. It is our concept. No one else has done it in 6 decades of network marketing. The perpetual residual income builder, AKA the PRIB. Okay, now just consider a third of your monthly subscription going to funding your access to the PRIB and having the PRIB work for you. A third, that's like $1 a day. Now, let me ask you a question. When you look at what the PRIB is going to do for you, let me ask you, would you pay $1 a day for this? So the first thing the PRIB is going to do is it's going to take care of your customers, right? So remember we said we don't want you to follow up because the PRIB is following up for you. What is the Prib doing? The Prib is constantly talking to your customers with travel teasers and reminders to get them to book travel, to keep travel on top of their mind, right? To keep saying, hey, look at this. Look what we found. Have you seen these deals, right? I don't know if you guys noticed that the Prib is also smart. You know, so for example, if your customer searches Cancun and doesn't book, they're going to get one that says, hey, you searched Cancun, so did we. Here's what we found, right? And so we're going to keep doing that. Why? So we can help your customers maximize their travel opportunities throughout the year, their travel savings throughout the year, and maximize your income throughout the year. What else is the Prib going to do? The Prib is also going to upsell your customers. In the future, we will offer, iboomerang will offer to your customers additional services and maybe additional products. We're not going to ask you to sell them at all. What we're going to use is we're going to use data analytics to find out what your customers do and what they like. We're going to use artificial intelligence to find out what they want. We're going to use augmented intelligence to find out what they want. It's kind of like when you search something on Google and then you go on Instagram and then you start to see all the ads for what you just searched. They're using data analytics, artificial intelligence, and augmented intelligence to match you up with the things that you want. And we're going to access that same type of technology and put it to work for you so that we maximize what your customers do. So you may bring us a customer that's just doing travel today, but they might be doing 2, 3, 4 other things over the next few years. And every additional thing that they do, you get paid on it, but you don't have to sell them a single additional thing. All you have to do is give them the gift of adult recess at a discount, fun at a discount, the gift of iGo. So the Prib working for you for your customers, $1 a day. That's good enough by itself. But you know what?
Hold on. Those are not inexpensive technologies, by the way.
Oh, they're not.
Yeah, those technologies, I've worked with companies who have utilized data analytics and artificial intelligence, and they are expensive technologies. And so you guys are getting the benefit of massive technologies that cost literally tens of thousands of dollars per month.
Per month.
That's right. That you're going to be able to tap into. And as a matter of fact, we've already got some of this going.
Yeah.
So we've already got the teasers and reminders and all of those things going out on a regular basis to your customers already, and to you, by the way. So anyways, those, and again, we're going to launch and we're going to reveal in Vegas all of the different technologies that we're going to be using to really enhance the Prib.
So we're building this right now. You're going to have, and it's not that it doesn't work at all. There's, like Mark said, there's already parts of it that are going, just like everything else we're doing. We're just layering it in, but this is part of what you get with iboomerang.
Somebody just said, thank you for explaining. I've been a little confused as to what Prib did. Wow, this is awesome.
Yeah, but somebody else said hashtag stacking on that value. I like that, right?
Yeah,
all right.
Renee Young made that hashtag, so good. Excellent.
But like they say on late night TV, but wait, there's more, right? So the Prib is going to do more, and this is our visionary leader, Holton Buggs, at work, right? Absolutely. All I know is that one day he left here, and this is what the Prib did, and then he came back from a trip, and the Prib did this too now, right? So the Prib is also going to help you with your team, with your business, because you know what? Here's what we're doing at iboomerang. We're solving the right problems. We're not trying to make you better at the things that you're not good at, like following up with customers and even taking care of your team. I mean, you should do these things, but we're not going to rely on you to do it. We're going to use technology to supplement, even actually do it for you, right? So here's what we're going to do with the Prib. We're designing this now. The Prib is going to start welcoming your team members to iboomerang. This is going to be physical people calling and saying, hey, Joe, welcome to the fam, right? Also, we're going to start sending your new people getting started training. That's right. Right? So we're going to make sure that they're welcomed and they know what to do, right? Guess what? You're bringing in folks who are on standby and coach and business class. And we've realized that everyone's not so good at helping people see why they should move up to first class. Well, guess what? The Prib's going to do that for you too. We're going to find all those people at Standby Business and First and Coach and reach out to them using technology and using real people to make sure that they understand their opportunity to upgrade, especially within their first 60 days. Right. Guess what? Here's another thing. The Prib is going to help you get your team members to the event. Yeah, we're going to have a whole team of folks that it's their job to just call folks and make sure that they know that an event is coming up, that they understand the value of the event. And you know what? While we got you on the phone, we're going to go ahead and sell you your ticket. How many of you would love to have your team just showing up at events and getting, whoa, Facebook just kicked in. Facebook's back. Okay. So how many of you would love to have that happening for you? And guess what else too? Sometimes people get a little frustrated and they want to quit. And you know what? They think they want to quit. But sometimes if they can get some love, if they can get some answers, if they can get some reassurance, they'll stay in the game. You know what we realize? TSAs aren't that great at that part. So we're going to have the Prib doing that. We're going to have a team of folks that's their job to help keep your people in the game. Now, folks, let me ask you something. Would you pay $1 a day for that kind of assistance, for that kind of technology working, that kind of power working for you? That's the first part of your monthly subscription. But here's the second part of your monthly subscription: unlimited customers. And by the way, I wanted to see #Prib throughout the chat, so let's catch up. Let's do some #Pribs real quick. Now, I want to see, right behind that, I want to see #unlimited customers. Unlimited customers. You see, in the previous model of this boomerang thing, when we were researching it, one of the reasons it didn't work is because customers had to pay $39 a month to have access. Customers. Now, let me ask you a question. If your customers had to pay, how different would it be? Renee, are you out there? If your customers had to pay, would it be that easy to have over 200 customers already? You see, folks, here's the thing. Another reason that we have, as TSAs, a monthly subscription is so that your customers can pay zero. So that this can be like Uber. See, Uber works because customers pay zero, right? Well, there is a cost to it, to the technology. So what do? We share it out amongst all the TSAs so that the customers can pay zero and we can get customers easily and get massive numbers of customers. So would you pay $1 a day to have as many customers as you can get that pay $0 a month? That's the second part of your monthly subscription. Well, what's the third part? Your own access. Your own access to iGo and to all the other elements of the iboomerang platform. Would you pay $1 a day so that you could have access to behind the curtain, members only prices? Would you pay $1 a day so that you could have, when you look at the deals that people are able to get and the savings that people are able to experience, the places that people are able to go and be able to stay in 4- and 5-star resorts and only pay 2- and 3-star pricing. $1 a day. Would you pay $1 a day to have access to that? Well, you add that up, that's $3 a day. It's $99 a month. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you realize that that is a steal, right? That's, when you consider everything that you get and the opportunity, the size of what you could earn with iboomerang, if you put in the work, $99 a month, $99.95 a month to operate your business is what they would call marginal. All right. So what do you need to do? You want to make sure that you cherish and you protect your business and that you keep your access going. Keep your business and keep your access going. The first thing you have to do is you need to keep enough money in your e-wallet to cover your monthly. So those of you who have already started to earn commissions and bonuses, don't pull it all out. because the first place that we look to make life easy for you, for your monthly, is your e-wallet. So always make sure you have at least your very next one in there. And some folks have enough already in there for the next 6 months or the next year, so they don't even have to worry about it. Write this down, folks. And we said this before. I want to see you guys put this in the chat. Holton Buggs taught me this a long time ago. I know he taught it to you too, Mark. All of the money that you make in your business is not your money. All of the money that you make in your business is not your money, right? Some of the money that you make from your business has to be considered your seed. What does the farmer do with seed? The farmer plants seeds. And that's how the farmer gets crops next year. What happens if the farmer just eats everything? If he eats his seed, he doesn't have any crops next year. So don't eat your seed. Leave some seed in your e-wallet to cover your monthly subscription. Now, what you also want to do, and a lot of people haven't done this, and leaders, everybody out there, you're a leader. I need you to hear me on this next part, because this is an action item. Everybody needs to go and do this, okay? Go put in your credit card. Click profile in your back office, and then you'll see where it says primary credit card, plug in your credit card, your credit card. Sometimes you have somebody who signs you up. Make sure you take their credit card out, put yours in. You want to make sure you have a card there or a debit card as a backup, because you don't want to miss. Can you imagine not paying your PRIB, not taking care of the PRIB? Oh my God, I wouldn't want the PRIB to ever go to sleep on me, right? I wouldn't want my customer to get a bill accidentally because I didn't cover mine. So make sure you, and I'm not, clarification, we're not billing customers. It was analogous, right? It wasn't real. But in any event, plug in your card, and even there's this place for a secondary card. Make sure you cover your monthly subscription, okay? This is business. This is success. It's for grown folks. So let's do grown folks things, okay?
I have enough in my e-wallet for the next 3 years.
Boom, that's what I'm talking about, James. That's what I'm talking about. Make sure it's covered, all right? Okay, so that's that part of the topic, and what we're going to do is, Mark's team is amazing. What they do is they take these and they slice them up into mini videos. This will be its own mini video in iBoom Hub, your monthly subscription. So clean break, new topic.